Hi!
Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome back to our recap of Your Sky, episode 7.
Woohoo! This was drama.
This was an episode.
It was an episode. A lot of shit happened, and I have some stuff to say about some of it. And I went on a roller coaster with some of it, I will say.
Yeah, I have thoughts and certain things I'd like to talk about certain people, specifically.
Yeah, me too!
Depending on where things go moving forward, I'm very interested now. I'm very is this the end of an arc?
Yeah, that's what yeah.
It feels like this is the end of an arc and we're starting a new arc now. Because I feel like, at this point, not to get too into it, but I feel like Muenfah and Tarak, the fake dating plot seems over now. Now it's like they both like each other and they both know it. They just need to tell each other. And they're trying to, but complications, Hong Kong, all that,
Hong Kong, yeah.
So
shit happens.
So I think we're in a new arc now, which is interesting because now I have no idea what's gonna happen.
This is the second half.
Yes, we're in a new second half, new story, new arc. I'm excited to see where things go from here.
Yeah.
Yes. But how was your week this week?
This is my week. I was gonna film Doctor Who and The Last of Us, and I didn't. Mainly because I've kind of just been in my bed reading fanfiction all week. I've been coping, with 911. But I literally, a couple days ago, I had to happen, I texted my therapist, I was like, can we do, a little emergency session, because, I'm feeling things about 911, and I don't know how to process them. She was like, okay. And I had to actually talk to my therapist about it, but I think I still haven't moved out of denial. I'm holding on to it until the next episode. And, I don't know. We'll see what happens there, which is this week. Next episode is this week. It's happening this week. Don't have to wait much longer. But I don't know. Because it's we talked about it, and she was like, it's like you can't feel one way because I'm in limbo. Because as long as my brain is in denial, the other half of my brain can't process it fully. So it's I can't go one way or the other until I see the episode.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You can't grieve until you know what happened.
Until I know, yeah.
Because otherwise, you don't want to grieve if there's nothing to grieve over. But
exactly.
you also don't want to be too in denial, because then it's oh, if it happens, it's oh shit, now I gotta start the grieving process all over again. It's
yeah.
Yeah. No, I see it. I see it.
Now I gotta start over, so hopefully everything goes well on my end with that, but I guess we'll see by the end of the week. It's kind of annoying. I don't know if I'm having a gaming day with my friends on Saturday, because we're still talking about it, but there's gonna be a whole thing where I have to watch the episode, I have to wake up early, watch the episode, get as much editing done as I can, and then I have to go to work for 8 hours. I'm gonna be so fucking tired. This week is gonna ruin me like a previous one did. And then I'll have to either finish editing when I get home, or I have to pass out and finish editing in the morning. I don't fucking know. And I got a new computer to monitor, and I had to go to Best Buy to be like, why isn't this fucking working? And they're like, this is why. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna trust you on that and hope it continues to work. I haven't tried it yet because I haven't had to edit anything, but we'll see. I'm still planning to go to my grandma's for her 90th birthday. I got all my tickets and everything, so that should be fun. Still kind of peeved at my dad for thinking that I'm 12. So we'll see how that goes. But I don't know. Not much has happened to me this week otherwise. I feel like there was my mom mentioned this, and she saw it on Instagram. There's a Asian food festival in Boston.
Ooh.
From the 2nd to the 4th. I thought I'd let you know. From the 2nd to the 4th.
What? Wait, of May?
Yes.
Wait, when's that?
This Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, no shit!
Yeah. Yeah, it's called Panda Fest or something like that. Panda Festival.
Panda Fest.
And the food looks fucking phenomenal, and I want to go. But she was like, nah, we're not gonna go. I was like, please, can we go? It looks so good.
Oh.
The food looks so fucking good. I'll send you the video that she sent me. And you can go and I'll be jealous.
Saturday I'm going. We're celebrating my friend's birthday. That Saturday. I don't know if you'd like to do that. I don't know, but um, oh, I don't know if I can swing that. I don't know. I'll try to swing it. We'll see.
Yeah, you go have fun.
Yeah, if I can swing it, I will.
If I can swing it, I fucking will. That food looks so good. It's not even funny, bro. They said like 2,000 plus vendors of just like food. I know. I'll cry, bro. Anyway, I think that's all that's been happening, really. Yeah. How was your week?
It was fine. I like the early weeks this week at work because it was April vacation, so that was fine. Oh, also, I know you're not gonna care, but it's more for the hot vibes. The Pit Babe season 2 trailer looks fucking sick.
Oh fuck.
It looks so fucking. I was freaking out. I did the game tier thing when I went back and like paused every like 2 seconds frame by frame to dissect everything. Shouldn't have done that because that stressed me out even more. Which is real bad. Yeah, I turned a 2-minute trailer into an like 18-minute reaction.
That's what I do with that one shit.
Almost cried during the trailer because I saw something that I hope isn't as bad as I think they are.
Oh my god.
I was a mess. It's fine.
Please let someone die.
What?
I told you that's what makes it interesting. If they die, someone died.
Someone already died last season.
Yeah, but that was obvious.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. Once we got there, I was like, yeah, but like I wanted him to die. So like.
Yeah, but like I don't want people to die. Also, they're adding more. Like when I said like in season 1 where like they like advertise more ships than what actually happened.
Yeah.
More ships are happening. We are getting all the ships now. I'm very excited. They're very interesting. Very fun. It's gonna be a ride.
Jesus.
I'm very excited. But yeah, I didn't want to bring that up. Anyway, You're a Sky.
You're a Sky.
Episode 7.
A lot of violence.
Well, yes, but before violence, we get kiss again.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we get to see this. But more so.
More.
Because I didn't realize this was as how should I say, hands-on.
Hands-on. I know they keep going back to that. They're like,
it's literally just like he has like he like grabs like his like waist, and I'm just like,
hands-on.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is like a full-on like.
This was hands-on. This was going places.
I'm like, what would have happened if his phone never rang? Like how far do we think it would have gone?
I think if anyone was gonna snap out of it, it would have been T-Rock at some point, but not yet. I think it would have been like maybe when an article of clothing maybe would have started to come off.
I was gonna say I feel like definitely some sort of clothing would have came off.
Yeah. Then it would be like, whoa, wait, whoa.
Yeah. It would have been like okay, hold up. And like, yeah.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Put a little chicken in it. That's the rest of it, right?
I don't know. I just hear hold up, wait a minute all the time in like memes and shit.
Oh, I've always said put a little chicken in it, and I don't know if that's true or not. If that's part of it. So now that's awkward if it's not. But anyway, Muenfah's phone does ring, and it is the Your Sky manager. And he's like, I gotta take this. Well, actually, Trox tells him to take it because he didn't want to take it. Yeah. And as he leaves, he like looks back at him, and he's just like, as he closes the door, he's so sad to leave him. Like he doesn't want to talk on the phone.
He's like, I really don't want to go I want to stay here with you and keep kissing.
Yeah. And the manager talks about there being another incident at the bar, and that they demand to speak to him immediately. So there was a bug in their food or something.
Another thing.
Yeah. And I like how, as he's outside talking, Trock is staring at him through the window, but then when he starts turning around, Trock's like, oh, and he pretends to go to sleep.
I'm not here. I'm asleep. What do you mean?
So then, the next morning, we wake up, and Trock is, on Muenfah. He's like, eye level to crotch. Correct? Yes? No? Yes? No? Answer me.
I don't know. I don't know. I was like, I couldn't. I was like.
Yeah, yes or no? I can't tell. You're like.
I don't know. I can't tell either. Okay, I can't tell either. I don't. It was a blink and you miss it kind of thing.
Okay, this looks like he's staring at his crotch. I'm sorry. I mean, it's like, because he has blanket on, so you can't really tell, like, how... This looks like he's staring at his crotch. I'm sorry.
I don't think he is, because if there's a blanket on him, you wouldn't really think about it too much. Right?
But also, it's like, they're both, like, looking... It's like, hang on. Look at this fucking image. And tell me...
As someone who's not into crotches, but, like, like, I don't understand. Like, would you notice? Well, no, you know what I mean. Like, the dude... This is about dudes. We're talking about dudes.
I mean, like, crotches are, like, on everyone. It's like butts.
Crotches are on everyone, but we're talking about dudes.
Okay, fair.
For me, it's more about the, boobies. But, like, so, like...
Look at that.
I would think that you... Is it something you would notice? No, it's not. What are you talking about? No! Not at all. Not at all.
What? I call BS.
No, it's not BS. It's literally, he's on his, like, right below his chest, stomach.
No. That's where his head was. And right below that is where his face was looking, which is the crotchular area.
No.
Yes.
No. This is literally not what is happening.
Do you not know how the body is positioned?
Do you not know how the body's positioned?
I do.
That is not what it is. No, he's literally, his head is on his chest. Or like just the lower part of his chest. And he's looking down.
No, his head was on his stomach.
No, it's not.
It was, yes.
No, it's just below his chest. Just right in the middle. Right in the middle, between the chest and the stomach. Which means he's looking down, and his face is tilted towards his stomach.
No.
Not in his crotch.
No, his head is more on his stomach. It's like...
No, it's not.
Yes, okay, poll for the day, crotch or stomach. That's really what it's just going to be, crotch or stomach. And y'all can vote, and y'all know.
No context.
Just crotch or stomach?
Crotch or stomach, no context.
Okay. But anyway, Trock is like, okay, freaks out. And Muenfah's trying to talk about what happened last night with the kiss and everything. And Trock's like, you should take a shower. Actually, maybe I'll take a shower.
No, we can go to breakfast. We'll go eat. Yes. We'll not talk. Let's go.
Yeah, he's very much like, he's like, I don't want to talk about it. So then at breakfast, everyone else seems to be there. We have Real taking Kia's food.
I'm like, what are you doing? What did you do to it? Did you drop it on the floor?
No. That's when Real tries to feed Kia his food. That's when he's like that, yes. Because he's like, oh, sorry, I took your food. Here's my food. And he's like, wait, why are you feeding me? What is this? This does not look right. And everyone's like, no, it's good. And he still eats it. And he's like, fine.
Slowly, one step at a time. Here we go.
Yeah. Well, Joy and Type are like, I think they're also feeding each other, but they're like, that's sweet, isn't it? And he's like, oh, yeah, it's sweet. But I seem more like they're talking about Real and Hia than the actual food. Mm. So it seems like people are picking up on their vibe.
They see it.
So then Tarak comes and joins the table. He sits next to Babe. And shortly after, Muenfah also joins, and he sits next to Tarak as Tarak takes a huge... Oh, actually, it's not that huge, but in the context,
it's a very noticeable. It's a very noticeable movement.
It's noticeable and feels huge in context, like huge step away.
Yeah.
And Muenfah just stares at him, like, so sad.
I was like, bestie, could you make it more obvious that something is going down?
I'm like, I feel so sad. He's like, I feel so bad for him. He's like, he looks like a puppy. He's like so sad.
Like a puppy. He's like, no, but why?
Stared at him for so long until other people start noticing, and then he just starts eating his food. Because he's like, oh shit, okay, and he's like, it's awkward.
Oh, something else that happened this week. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, hi. Yes.
I got my water bottle.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I finished it. It's absolutely ridiculous. And is just covered. It's so incredibly covered with 911 stickers. I just showed my mom. She was like, Christ.
Yeah.
And I was like, exactly. I'm waiting for the silicone bottom so it doesn't ka-chunk on my freaking table. But I got my water bottle. News.
Dope.
Woo. Anyway, back to our stuff.
Anyway, at the Your Sky bar, speaking of bottles, we're at a bar.
We're at a bar.
Yes, great segue. Muenfah and Real are talking with their manager about what's going down and the suing aspect of it all. Muenfah kind of knows what's going on. He's like, this isn't a coincidence. Like, this happening, like, weird stuff happening, this is not coincidence. Something's going on. So he's already sus of the situation.
Uh-huh.
Then we have Turok at home reading what looks like a manga of some sorts. But when it gets to the kissing part, the character is, I believe, asking, why does it feel so good? And then we flash back to the kiss. Which, and, you know, and also the grabbing of the waist and all that. Which
all that.
Now makes this completely different in my mind.
Okay.
Turok was turned on during this, correct?
Yeah, obviously.
Which is why he's freaking out about it. Like, he's like, oh,
yeah.
What's going on with it? Like, now it's like is this like his first like experience with that now? And it's kind of like a new weird sensation he's feeling, and it's like almost like what is this? Or maybe at the very least feeling it with someone else.
Maybe.
Because now it's like, okay, now I'm figuring out like why he's like he's not trying to talk about it, he's trying to just like avoid it. It's like he's almost like embarrassed by it now, and that's why he's trying to like deflect. Also because in his mind it's still like, oh, this is still like a fake relationship. So it's like you know, you don't want to, you know.
Maybe. I would say it could be. Like, judging from what we've seen from Turok so far, with how he has to say yes to everybody, and he's always like doing things for other people, I would say so. I feel like he hasn't really had the like time or I guess energy to like spend time with someone else in that aspect, or even with himself in that aspect.
Yeah.
Not sure, but I would say so. That this very well could be like a new experience for him.
Okay. So then Muenfah calls him. Turok ignores the call, and Muenfah texts him asking if he's already gone to bed, and Turok ignores that as well.
Yeah.
But then Babe comes in, and she's like, hey, what's wrong? And Turok asks how she realized that she loved Dom. And she's just like, oh, well, you know, it's the way he made me laugh very easily. It's how he always, like, cared for me. And she goes into all these reasons, and we get to Turok thinking about Muenfah with all these reasons.
Yeah.
And she immediately picks up on that this is about Muenfah.
Side note, I really love about his sister is like she's been like very protective up to this point. It's like no, like no go in the same room, da da da. But like the second that she realizes, oh, you actually really do love him. This isn't fake, is it? Like she's just like, okay, yeah, okay, you didn't go get him. Like,
yeah, I did really appreciate that. Like her now, like realizing, like, okay, yeah, like now that this is real, you should do something about it. Like,
yeah, which
I think makes sense. Because like when she thought it was fake, because I thought it was just her being the overprotective sister and not wanting her little brother to do anything. But now I'm realizing it's more that she in her mind this was all fake. She didn't want her brother to do all these things for a fake thing, you know?
Yeah, she wanted him to have real experience.
Yes. Which makes it a lot better in my mind, I think.
Yeah, much better, honestly. Because before I was like, oh, she's starting to get him in nerves.
Yeah, no, me too. Me too.
But like now I'm like, oh, okay, I see. I definitely see where her point of view was now.
Yes. And she says, no need to overthink it. You know, just whatever you're feeling, do it. Listen to your heart and go for it. I support you.
Aw, good sister.
Yeah, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to him right now, and leaves.
Right now, this very nice.
Yes.
I like that he's not waiting.
I do too.
Well, he
doesn't. Though it does cause some issues, but
yes. Originally, he doesn't want to wait.
Yes. So we are at the Eurosky bar, where a whole fight breaks out.
A whole mess. It's just a giant mess.
A whole mess. We got drunk guy who I'm assuming was hired by
Hired, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, picking all sorts of fights. A group of girls beat on him too, which is fun, but also bad because this also ruins the bar's reputation and stuff. So it's like
bad, but also I do love the fact that the trans girls are kicking his ass.
I do too, but not here. Like,
not here, but I love the fact that it's the trans girls that are like, fuck you, and just kicking his ass so hard.
No, I was like, good, love this, just please don't do it here, like take it outside, please.
Yeah, love the energy, take it outside.
Yes, because this is gonna affect Muenfah and the business, and that's not good. But you know, they definitely kick his ass. And during this whole fight, Real is also there, and he keeps like protecting Hia because he is also there as well, if you notice. Like he kind of like stands in front of him and like puts his arm out.
He's like
keeping him out of the danger.
Aww.
But then Muenfah comes out and yells at everybody to stop. And he's like, okay, first things first, sorry that this shit experience happened at this place. I'm sorry. But y'all started a fight, and y'all are going to pay for the damages, or I will call the police.
Yeah.
Now, please leave.
Everyone here is involved in this fight.
Yes.
No matter who started it, so y'all must pay for it.
Yes. And I like this approach. I was very, a very neutral, he wasn't swaying one way. It was very, direct, very just, business forward.
Logical, yeah.
Yes. And they all seem to leave. Watching from the sidelines. And Muenfah tells Real, he's like, this is not a coincidence.
Yeah. He's like, oh, now I'm sure.
Yeah. Especially when literally goes up to him. And he's like, oh, well, this sucks,
just in the neighborhood.
But we get a flashback to where Muenfah talked about the two other people who complained while he was on the beach trip. Mm-hmm. And he's like, look, I already know what happened. I know someone paid you. I'll pay you double if you tell the truth. And if not, we can settle this at the police station.
Period. Don't fuck with the guy who's also rich.
Dude, he was willing to put everyone in jail. He
really was.
I
really was.
Love that.
Love that. No mess, no fuss. I will call the cops.
Yeah, and he literally says, I just want to see your face when you found out that all this, I knew all of this. And takes a swing, Muenfah dodges. And then Turok shows up. Muenfah is distracted by this. And then kind of punches him. Muenfah kind of blocks it. A whole fight breaks out. Someone grabs Hio. Someone grabs Real. Turok tries to get in the middle of it. And then gets, pushed to the side.
Yeah.
And that's when Muenfah snaps, punches out, and starts beating him.
Just wailing on him, bro. Just wailing on him.
Dude, this wasn't a I'm gonna beat you till I win. This is I'm gonna beat you till you're dead.
Yeah.
Very different energy.
Oh, very different energy. Jesus Christ.
And Turok watched that whole thing and tried to stop him.
He does eventually.
He does. He's soft, and Turok's like, and Muenfah kind of takes Turok and, takes him in the back room. But before, Muenfah called out to O and says, you better talk to your mom about your future. So in the back room, Turok is bandaging his, or Muenfah's hand. Because he got hurt during the fight. And Turok's like, well, I'm going to leave now. And Muenfah's like, oh, do you want me to take you? And he's like, no, I'm good, bye.
Well, then why were you here?
He got scared off.
He did.
After watching someone you have strong feelings for beat the pulp out of someone, for some people, they can't really handle that.
Yeah. It's gonna give him a second to calm down from all that and think it over, weigh his options, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, because some people, if they see that, that's a very ooh, that's not good.
Yeah. Could be considered toxic, but as we know, Muenfah's trying to stop doing all that, and he's mentioned that, about
we know he has a temper.
Yeah, we know he has a temper. He's mentioned that with the football game, he didn't really want to play against O when that was first happening, because he was like, I get kind of I could get really bad on the field, I could get angry, and so Turok was like, here, I'll be your buffer, I'll cheer you on with signs, easy peasy, and that helped. So he knows that he has a temper and that he can snap like that, and he is trying to stop it. But I think the only thing here was that Turok came into the picture and was kind of not in peril, but the one who was at the end of the antagonizing for half a second, and that switched something in him.
Yeah, I think also on tracks, and it's a difference between knowing someone has a temper and seeing their temper.
Yeah, that's true.
It's it's a very different aspect of seeing that. Some people are that would be a hard nope, I'm out, the end situation for some people. Other people are fine with it. Trock's kind of in the middle right now, where he's like, ooh,
yeah,
let me sit on this, think about it, think it out, process, and then move on.
Yeah,
and he actually does in a different way than I'm now realizing what his way of doing this was.
Yeah,
and it's actually very smart. I actually really like it now that I'm thinking about it. which I didn't put together until just now, so that's fun.
Yeah, good.
So then we have O with his mother.
Okay.
And I guess someone sent her a video of that conversation of O being like, "Ha, you slept, blah blah blah." So she smacks O.
Okay, well. Couldn't it prevent all violence?
Yes. And once again, she's like, "Oh, all this mess was because of you. Do you know how much you've ruined my reputation?" Right off the bat, that's what she says.
Right off the bat.
And she's like, "Oh, I told you to do nothing. You just were supposed to do nothing, and here you did."
So like, this was now confirmation for me that she had nothing to do with what was going on down at the bar. But like last week I was like, oh, maybe like this is part of the plan. Maybe this is she has connections or something. But no, she had nothing to do with it. This was just him doing his own thing again.
Yeah, I think she just told him to like. Oh, I think she said she was gonna handle it, but she really wasn't gonna do anything because she didn't care.
Yeah.
Which, on the one hand, I'm like, oh, good, she wasn't gonna go after Muenfah or anything. But on the other hand, I'm like,
she literally doesn't give a fuck about her.
Like, this is fucked. This is
fucked. I agree. This is fucked.
This whole I see O very differently now after this episode. No, I still don't like forgive him for the whole stuff before, but like it's very much I now fully understand his reason behind everything.
Me too.
Don't like it, but I
don't
understand.
like it.
Don't like it, but I understand it, which gives me more clarity.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I definitely I understood it immediately. I was like, oh, okay, I see now. Like, we see that, like, okay, well, no, I'll talk about it once we get to the part later. But like, I understand his reasoning from a very specific point of view. We'll get there.
Yeah, and she kept telling him, she's like, I told you to stay away from Muenfah and Tarak until things die down. I told you to stop that. Don't do anything. And if you're gonna double down, then we're both doomed. And don't make me feel even more ashamed.
Damn, bro. It's like disappointed.
Yeah, this is where O finally asks, is like, do you ever care about anything besides your image?
Yeah.
And he kind of goes off on her, and he's like, I love you, but you have never loved me, and you never showed me that.
Ooh, period.
And like, honestly, I'm glad he finally told her that, because it needed to be said.
Yeah, it needed to be said.
Yeah. So then we have O walking on his own, and he's hearing all the things of all this mess because of you. Do you know how much you ruined my reputation? All his mom's words echoing in his head. And he stands at a crosswalk and almost seems like he waits for a car to come before he starts walking in.
That's what I'm like.
Yes. Yeah, so do we think this was intentional?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thought, possibly, because like, on the other hand, he could just be distracted by everything that was just said and thinking about all of it and not seeing the car come. But also, in the same vein, all of that stuff could definitely make him want to do that. So, it's a big maybe, I would say.
I say yes, this was intentional. Okay. Because he stops and waits, and it almost feels like, if it was one thing if he was just like wandering, thinking about it, and just kept walking, and then the car came as he was just continuously walking.
That's a good point.
But the fact that he stops, and as soon as he starts going, it's like when a car is coming, I'm like, this is a little... It felt a little bit intentional to me.
I see that. I definitely see that.
Yes.
I thought about that too when I saw it. I was like, are you good?
But then Tarak comes and saves him. He's
yes,
like, dude, watch where you're going. And O apologizes for what happened that night. Tarak says, okay, well, now that we're here, I'm sorry about everything that has happened as well. But thank you for having feelings for me.
Yeah, it's like cheers.
Yeah, like thank you, but
feels nice, but
can I ask you one thing? Which is, from now on, can you please leave me and Muenfah alone?
Yeah. Can you stop? Like, I don't like you like that.
Yes.
And you fighting over me like this is not gonna sway me in your direction. It's just gonna cause more harm.
Yeah. And O asks, he's like, why do you love someone like Fa who has a temper and, he started a fight, like, got all bad manners, all that stuff, and almost beat him to death. And he's like, why do you have feelings for someone like that? And he's like, I don't know, but despite all that, I do still love him.
I do, yeah.
And he admits, he's like, originally this was fake. Like, this was just to get you off my back, but now it became something real. So I'm asking you to please respect that and please stop that.
He's very honest with him as well. I was not expecting that.
Well, and this is where it goes into my thing, because after this, I guess he gives O a gift. We never actually find out what the gift is, but he gives O a present.
Cheers, thank you.
like a parting gift. I don't know.
A parting gift. This is where we part. Here you go.
Yeah. And we see O, he walks away, and it seems like he agrees to that or whatever. I think that this was eye-opening for O as well as Trock, because Trock never once said he didn't have feelings for O before, to his face.
Yeah.
And we know because before he had a problem saying no to people.
Yep.
But O could be a verbal learner or whatever, where like if you don't say something to him, he will not understand it. And so every time Trock, made up an excuse or did whatever, like he never said no directly to where he could stop. And we get a flashback to what I think caused O's crush on Trock was when a similar thing happened, when he walked in the street, didn't see a car coming, and Trock saved him then too.
Yeah, this is what I want to talk about. This was what made me kind of like, obviously, I don't like what O did, and I'll never like what O did. I don't know if I'll ever forgive him for it, but I understand the reasoning behind it because of this moment. This is what made it click. I was like toying with some stuff up until this scene, and then it clicked, and I was like, oh, he never got the loving attention that he was supposed to get from his parents. Ever. And then the second someone showed him any form of like care, like even if it's the smallest thing of just like, oh, watch out, you might get hit by that car, the smallest thing, he was like, I need to latch onto that because this is what I've been looking for. This is what I've been trying to get from my parents all along. This right here, I need that. And so like he dug his claws in and he did not let go.
Yes.
And that's where he's been stuck this whole time.
Fully agree. That's the same thing I thought too. It's a situation where he never got love from his mom, and we don't know much about the dad if he's in the picture or what, but he never got love from his mom. She never showed it to him. And this instance was the first time someone seemingly gave a shit about him. And and it was like, oh, I like this. I need to cling to this. And I don't think it was ever love by any means. I think it was more just like maybe obsession or like craving that love, but in the wrong way.
Exactly.
And I think Trock finally saying how he feels, that he does not have feelings for him, and he never will, and that he's with Muenfah now, was again a more like, okay, this is it. I'm seemingly done. O seems to be done after this. And I think moving forward, if O genuinely stops messing with Muenfah and Trock moving forward, which I feel like he will after this whole moment,
I think so.
I could see him not being on my bottom tier, because I think now it's like it's finally clicked with him. He was not understanding. It was a lot of it came from his mother not caring about him and his obsession from Trock, because for a single moment he showed that he cared about him. So I think now it all clicks for him, and now he's like, oh, I was so wrong this whole time. And moving forward, if he stops messing with Muenfah and Trock, then I could definitely see him being like mid-lower tier-ish area and not bottom, because I definitely think that this episode was a real change for him.
I see him being kind of in that spot too, and I'll throw in another thing. If he ends up like turning it around and being like an ally to them in a way, and I don't know, being like someone that I don't know is a good friend to them and everything, like going forward, like if something maybe happens in the future and he ends up turning it around and being like, hey, leave them the fuck alone kind of thing, I don't know what could happen, but if the situation arises, and he does something like that, and they kind of go through his character development like that, and we see where he gets to that point. I could see him being in kind of like the mid to upper tiers for me.
If that happens, I fully agree.
Because that could be great character development.
That would be a great redemption arc for him.
Yeah. I love character development. You know me, I'm so down for character development. I will take it. Like, if it's done well.
I think that would be a very shocking redemption arc, because I don't think any of us expected that.
Yeah, oh no, we were like, you bitch!
Yeah, we hated him, and, like, we still hate what he did in the past.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, we're only, like, halfway through the show, almost. Depending on where he goes from here, I could see him... I don't see him backtracking. I see him growing, moving forward.
I see him growing, yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Maybe with Glasses Guy, who shows up.
Yeah, maybe with Glasses Guy. Hi, Glasses Guy. For half a second, I was like, is this where Uno Ringer is going to come into play? But like, no, that's not where Uno Ringer is going to come into play.
It was not Uno Ringer, no.
It was Glasses Guy.
It was, yeah, some guy with glasses, seems like at the moment, gives him tissues for crying. And that's where we end O's story for the episode.
I do appreciate the fact that they don't shy away from him crying as well, because, like, he gives him the tissue and doesn't wipe them away and going, oh, thanks, and then it ends there. He continues to cry, like, really hard. Like, it just, like, he takes the kindness of a tissue from a stranger and he just continues to cry with this guy standing with him, so he's not alone. Which is, like, I love, because, honestly, as much as we're, like, going forward in representation in television, I feel like there's still not enough of, like, men are allowed to cry. Men are allowed to feel emotions.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for the love of fuck. And so whenever I see that, I, like, call it out, because I'm like, yes, please. Like, enough of this, like, macho, we gotta be okay, we gotta suck it up kind of thing. Like,
I see a lot of that in, like, real life, too. Like, I mean, I see, like, if, like, if a man says, like, oh, you know, complains about something, or is like, oh, you know, something's hard in my life or whatever, it's like sometimes people respond like, oh, just, like, suck it up, like, you know, like men are allowed to have those kind of problems, and like it's like, no, it's like, I always see it as, like, at the end of the day, we're all humans. Like,
yeah, we all feel shit.
Yeah, we're all the same in that way, and I feel like we should start looking at it like that. Like, we shouldn't keep dividing it by different aspects. We should, because then you start dividing people, and that's how, you know, everything gets divided. Instead, it should be like, look at the similarities. We're all human. We're all on this planet. We're all trying to get by and do whatever we can to have a good life. We should start doing that, and not separating from our differences, but come together for our similarities.
Exactly. Oh, this is a wholesome conversation.
Oh, this is so nice.
about the world and humans.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it to 911 for a second, because the way his story arc in this episode reminded me of both of my favorite characters, the two characters I ship, Buck and Eddie. Because Buck, on the one hand, has had abandonment issues his whole life, because his parents were there, they were just, like, absent. Like, they never really talked to him. They never really did anything with him because of stuff that happened in their past. And he always felt alone in this house that he lived in. It was like it's like everybody's here, but they're not here, you know? And so throughout his story arc, especially in season 1, he slept around a lot. He was trying to find comfort and attention from people just, like, as much as he could. And he would always try to end, you know, hookups with, like, hey, do you want to get coffee? And they're like, oh, no, you're just someone I'm sleeping with. And he had to work through all of those abandonment issues. He still feels them a lot of the time, but 8 seasons later, he's definitely doing a lot better at that. And in the same vein of things, with Eddie, he grew up in Texas. His father was always like, you're the man of the house, you gotta look after your sisters, you gotta pull yourself together, you can't let yourself break. And it was so ingrained in him that, like, season after season after season, you could see him slowly, like, it slowly started to break down, but it also slowly started to break him, because he was holding on to so much and bottling so much up that he, like, fucked up big in season 7, and it kind of just, like, tore his whole world apart. And so watching this, I'm just like, you see, like, after watching 911 and all of these storylines, it just, like, gives me a better understanding when I watch other shows. And I'm like, this could be what you do to move forward. This is how, this is why you need to feel emotions, why it's good to feel your emotions and let them out once in a while. Because otherwise, if you bottle them up, you're gonna explode. And it's really good to see, like, it going to, like, or being in other TV shows, like not just 911, because I see it a lot in 911 because that's the one I watch. But like watching other TV, it's good to see stuff like that pop up again, and I'm just like, okay, good. We do talk about issues like this in other places across the world. I love to see that. It needs to happen.
So then we're at school.
Yes.
And Turok is talking with his friends about how he finally spoke his mind to O. And they're all like, that's great. I didn't expect it, you know? Like, good job.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
And Joy and Ty were like, oh, that was to change because of Muenfah. Muenfah really changed you and brought you out of your shell a lot.
And he has. We noticed that.
Yeah. And he's like, well, about that.
About that?
So actually, this whole time we've been pretending to be a couple.
Joy gets pissed.
They're like, the fuck?
You've been lying?
Yeah. And they look at Lee, and Lee's like, oh, you know, I may have known a little bit.
Just not a teeny tiny bit, just a
Yeah.
little bit.
And Joy is about to, like, get up and leave. She's like, well, I'm done. Goodbye.
Yeah.
And Type's like, well, why are you telling us now? Like, what's the point now? And he's like, well...
I love this.
And Lee's like, wait, don't tell me you actually have feelings for my brother. And Joy sits like, back down, and she's like, what?
I'm in. What is it? What's going on? I'm back. Tell me more.
This was hilarious.
This is so funny.
And I love how the fact that he's like covering his eyes and Lee's like feeding him or giving him his drink as he's like
how's sugar courage here.
Yeah.
Like
we know he has a sweet tooth.
He does have a sweet tooth. This tracks. Tiramisu would open me up to talking about shit.
Yeah. So then at Muenfah's place, he is looking at his injured wrist, but then gets a phone call, and it's his mom, and apparently their dad had an accident, and he's in the hospital, and needs him and Lee to come to Hong Kong to watch after him.
I was like, oh, okay, Hong Kong. This is where we're
going. Yes. So he calls Lee, and Lee's like, okay, gotta go. Going to Hong Kong. And then Turok also decides, after Lee leaves, he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go too.
Fuck it, I'm going to the airport. And I guess it makes sense they don't meet up. But like, okay.
Okay, I was like, oh, but I was also like, it makes sense.
It makes sense. I was kind of disappointed. I was like, oh fuck! Like they do the airport chase and then it culminates and it's like ugh, I don't know how to describe it. It's like I don't want to describe it like that. I definitely don't want to describe it like that. I don't know any.
I feel like you have to now.
I hate you so much.
I'm just saying, because I thought the same thing, and I feel like it's only fair.
It's like edging. It's like fucking edging. Literally, we got the build up, and none of the payoff.
Yeah.
I swear to God. Please, no children listen to this podcast.
But you're not wrong, because I thought the same thing. I was like, because I was like, it's like, it makes sense. It's like you get your hopes up for something, and then it's just like,
nothing.
No, nothing comes out of
nothing. That. I was like,
oh my. Nothing comes out of that. It's fine.
But like, again, it does make sense, because that would feel very much more like a finale or penultimate episode kind of situation.
Well, my reason was because the fact that he was going to check on his injured dad.
Oh, that was not my theory at all.
It was because that's why Turok stops, because he's like, oh, well, like, he's on the phone with him. Like, he could have done it, but he's like, no, he's like, I feel like they should focus more on their dad because he's injured and we don't know what to extent. Like, I think it was more like he was doing because he was so like up in this like, hey, I'm being honest now, I'm not holding back, let's do it. And that's why he went in the first place. But then he's like, also was like, okay, they're going to check on their injured dad. I feel like now's not the time to be like, hey, I love you. Let's like get together or something. Like, it almost feels like the situation. It's not like he was just going to go on a trip or something. It was like there was like a family emergency. Like, it almost like
makes sense.
I don't know. I feel like
I see that. You were thinking about it from like a narrative perspective, and I was thinking about it from like a story building perspective.
Yeah,
which is
also
interesting.
Works, but...
Which also, yeah, I wasn't thinking about it from that at all. I was like, I just figured when he called Lee and he was like, we're on our way to the gate, that he was like, oh, they're already past security. Fuck, I missed them. I think that's what that's what I thought was going through his mind, not the injured dad, which is bad. I know. I'm sorry, but like, sorry, injured dad.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought at least.
That's really interesting. We thought about it from two like very completely different. I went for like story building route, and you went for like narrative.
Well, when I watch, when I watch show, then I'm in like watching show. I get very into where like I'm in the world of the show pretty much. When I'm like real into a show, I'm in this world, and so I try to think of things logically in like in universe. Like why would this happen in universe? Because that's why. So that's kind of my aspect of it. Where like sometimes I can take myself out and think of it as a narrative, but like most of the time, like when I was watching it, that's why I thought like now might not be the best time because like they're going to see to their dad, they don't know the situation. It's like you don't want to be like, I love you. Like what would he do? Would he not go? Would it just like what would be the point? Like what he'd be like, oh great, me too. Bye. Like what would come from that? It would kind of like it feels like it wasn't the right time. It wasn't the moment to do it.
I think
to me,
I'm kind of the same when I watch TV, but if I think about it in like I'm trying to think about it in an interesting perspective here. It's like it's almost like I prepare to watch an episode of television whenever I'm like really into something. In terms of 911, but not in terms of 911, just the fact that like I'm using that as an example. It's like I spend the week like being like, it's Tuesdays, it's stills drop day, so like the stills will drop and I'll see the pictures from the episode that they send out to news outlets, and then the sneak peek will come out, but I'll be like, I can't watch it because I have to react. And then behind the scenes pictures will come out a couple weeks beforehand while they're filming it, and leading all the way up to all of that, I'll store all that information in like a very specific part of my head that like I don't do this consciously. I think over the years I've just watched so much TV and been so enraptured by so many different shows that it's like second nature to me now, so that when I do finally get to the episode, I have this like prepared list of things that I'm looking for. And I'll watch it and go, this is from this still. Oh, this is happening. I'm so invested in this part of the show. But this is what he said on Instagram. And it inserts all these different things like in different colors. Like the purple is like stuff I know from real life being inserted, and the blue is like things that are happening in the show that I'm like soaked into the world for. And like it's all just kind of piling on like Legos, and I'm just like, so I keep going in and out and in and out and in and out of like the world of the show. And it's like, that's why I think that's probably why whenever I'm done like recording a reaction to something, I go to like move the camera over and I go, oh fuck, I'm tired. Like I am so tired because I put so much brain power into watching 40 minutes of television. So I think that's how I watch TV. It's not I'll if I want to relax, I'll put on something that I've seen before and I already know what's going to happen, or something I know is going to be light and cheery. But when it comes to like television that I'm like hyper fixated on, it's like preparing for war every week. Even though it's not like even if it's not going to be a stressful episode, I'm prepared. And I don't realize I'm doing it, I don't think. So watching these,
the exact opposite. I try to stay like very blind to everything because, like I said, when I watch a show, I feel like if I'm into a show, I'm very in the universe. I'm in it. I'm almost like in it with them or whatever. I'm very like into it. So like for the 20, 40 hour long, however long episode, it's like this is what's happening, and a lot of time like they never know what's happening. So I try to like stay as blind to it as either. Like I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going to happen next. Like I'll watch trailers and stuff sometimes, but like most of the time it's kind of like I'm not like I tend to forget mostly everything from the trailer. Like so because a lot of time I get up at like 5 a.m. to do this, so my mind's already blank. So I'm just like I'm very into it because I want to like experience it. Like I want to be like, okay, I'm waiting for the big thing to happen. When's that happening? Like it's almost like it's like I'm not focusing on everything else if I'm waiting for something else, you know?
Yeah.
So I go in pretty much blind. I'm very just into it. It's almost like I exist in the world with them for however long the episode is, and I'm going along with them, experiencing everything for the first time like they are, not knowing anything, and then I come out of it, I'm like, "Ooh, well that was dramatic," or whatever the fuck happened.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm the same way. The only thing I'll stay away from, like, unless it's trailers or promos, like I'll watch trailers or promos, like the new trailer for the new season or like a promo for the next episode. I gotta watch those because I'll be on, you know, say 911 themed social media for the next week, so I'll see it anyway. So I'll watch a promo and then I'll look at the stills, but I'll stay away from like all of the like footage. If there's any footage that comes out, like a sneak peek or someone leaks the episode and there's GIFs everywhere, I try to turn my phone off, or at least like keep it away or keep the social media apps locked at least like 24 hours before I watch the episode. So like, but I keep going on until like the episode starts airing, and then I turn my phone off and then I don't touch it because like footage is what I stay away from. Like if it's moving footage, I don't know why, but moving footage feels more spoilery to me than stills that they release to the media before the episode airs. Like if it's still footage, I can still theorize. I still don't know technically what's happening or what's being said. I can just be like, that looks interesting. I wonder what's being said here. Maybe this. But with footage, I'm like, obviously his mouth is saying those words, so I can't theorize on that anymore. That's a thing that's happening. So like, I stay in the dark as much as I can, but not too much, I guess, would be the way to explain it. It's like, I don't know. It's like my brain ping pongs when I watch TV. My ADHD go everywhere. Just like, whoa, look at all the pretty lights. Like, it's just too many things to look at sometimes. Ugh.
Anyway, long story short, Trock did not make it. And he texts Joy and Type, and he's like, hey, I was too late, but don't tell Lee.
Yeah. Because then he'll tell Muenfah, maybe, unless they, say, don't tell Muenfah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want them to think about that right now, probably. Or he also just doesn't want to be like, I don't want him to find out.
Yeah, you don't want him to find out through his brother.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, his brother can give the nudge of, just tell him, it'll probably work out.
Well, by the end of this, Lee knows the both sides.
Exactly. So he's sitting in the middle going, guys, just fucking talk
He's
to
just
each
like,
other.
come on now, like, ain't getting any younger.
The amount of times I've read that in fanfiction, this week alone, mind you, is staggering. Just with one person in the middle going, oh, you both love each other, but I can't fucking say it because you have to tell each other.
That's always the fun concept. It's just like being in the middle and just being like, so you like this person likes you. I'm not going to be the one to say anything, because that'd be, that's not my business. But I'm just sitting here watching you two act like dumbasses the whole time, which is very entertaining.
It's very entertaining. Honestly, if I was in the middle, if it went on for too long, like if it's months later and y'all started to look like really fucking sad and beat down and just like it looked like it was starting to affect you mentally, I would just drag both of them into a fucking room and just be like, here's the fucking deal. You like him, he likes you, make out. Goodbye. Walk out the door.
Goodbye.
Like, I just be like, settle this on your own, but I'm done watching y'all destroy each other.
Yeah. No, I do think if we reach that point with Muenfah and Trock where they're both like very depressed the whole time, I do feel like Lee would be like, maybe you should go say something, because maybe it will come true. Or maybe fake parent trap them where he's like, hey Muenfah, meet me at this spot at this time, and have Trock there and verbally getting to confess so Muenfah can hear it, and then we're like, oh no, how did this happen? Oh, something like that. That's what I would do.
I've read that fiction recently too. I'd just be like, oh, he told me to meet you here. He told me to meet you here. He told me to meet. Oh. And then just dawns.
Anyway, now we're in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Yes, and the dad doesn't seem in that bad shape. It seemed like he hurt his arm.
He's not, yeah. I think, obviously, probably seeing him hurt, the mom was like, oh god, like, please don't be hurt, like, and panicking and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, she's like, yeah, why wouldn't I freak out? You fell over pretty hard.
Yeah. Natural to panic about that.
Yeah. And she's like, no, you gotta rest for at least, like, 2 to 3 days. You can't get up. And,
I love love.
What?
I don't know. I'm just in a mushy gushy like mood lately because I've been reading like so much fluffy fanfiction to distract from angst that the show is giving me. I've been reading literally only fluff. So there's like so much shit I've been reading where it's just like, oh, are you sick? I'll take care of you. Oh, hey, do you want pancakes in the morning? I know you're tired from work. Like it's just little things like that. So like seeing like this about her being like, you need to rest, okay? 3 days. Please, I'll take care of you. And it's just like seeing shit like that. I'm like, I'm single.
Great. Okay.
It hurts, bro. It's starting to get to me, okay? I know I'm not mentally there yet, but I really want to go for it.
Anyway, the dad's talking about how they're the VIP guests coming tomorrow, and he needs to be there to, meet with them.
Mm-hmm.
But then Muenfah volunteers, and he's like, "I'll do it. I can handle it.
I run a bar. I have a business. I can do it."
Yeah, and Lee also volunteers to help too, which I like that they both volunteered to help, and they weren't forced by their parents.
Yes, I love that. Oh my god. Side note: love their parents.
Oh, awesome! Love them.
Absolutely love them. They seem to be doing a stellar job. If Muenfah is the greenest of flags.
I mean, I can see where it comes from. Like, they're greenest of flags too.
Really? Like, there's something that is said later that I do want to point out.
I think I know what you're talking about, and I agree.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. So then we cut to, I'm assuming, the next day, where Muenfah is meeting with the VIP clients, and he is talking with them about the contracts and the businessy portions of that. And it seems to have gone well.
And it's in English, because I want to point that out, because, like, I usually don't like to point that out, because I'm like, ooh, English, and I feel like that's, like, a lot of, like, K-pop YouTubers that are just starting out do that. Like, oh my god, is that English? I'm like, yes, people speak English. That don't live here. It's fine. So I don't usually like to point it out. But I do want to say, because, like, I was looking away from my thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I was looking away from the TV, and I started to, like, it's kind of like, I don't know how to, like, explain it, but it just started to, like, I started to understand it out of nowhere. Like, instead of just, like, the noise in the background, I was like, by the way, this contract is going, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, huh? I was looking away, but I still knew what was happening. I was like, can I speak Thai now? I was like, no, it's English.
Yeah, no, it is in English. I like that. I always like it when they speak different languages.
Yeah.
Mainly, I know so when it's in English, because that's a language I understand.
Because that's
but,
the language
like,
you speak, yeah.
I do always appreciate, like, being multilingual and all that stuff. So anytime someone does speak, I was like, oh, that's a nice little detail to know.
Because I've heard because in BLs, I've seen, like, with, characters travel to other places. I've seen them speak, like, Chinese, or Mandarin. I've seen them speak, like, Japanese, and I always, like, pinpoint whenever they start speaking a different language, because it does sound different from Thai. But I love when characters get multilingual, because I'm like, oh, shit. Love it.
I mean, he's the greenest of flags for a reason. Like,
greenest of flags. And I will say this until the day I die. Competence is sexy.
We have said that multiple times. It is true.
Exactly, and I will continue to say it until the day I die. It just is. When you know how to do shit, it's so attractive.
It is. So then we have Trock. He's still in Thailand. He takes out his phone. He's sitting alone, and he starts asking in the group chat with Lee, Type, and Joy, "Hey, how's everything going with your dad?"
I do want to point out: is this when he's outside? Is this when he's outside?
Trock is.
Yeah, because I want to point out that I love this shot when he's sitting on the, like, stairs and the sun is behind him.
Oh yeah, that was
eat that shot up.
Great shot.
Oh my god, I love shots like that when the sun is behind a character and it's like their silhouette. Oh, that's my crack. I love those shots.
And so Lee responded, and he's like, "Oh no, everything's good now. We're just taking over for a bit." And Trock asks, "How is Muenfah doing?"
Immediately, the second that Lee goes, "Oh, everything's fine." So how's Muenfah? How's he doing?
Yeah.
How's he doing? Is he good?
And because Lee's sitting right next to him, he looks over, has to calls his name a few times to get his attention. But he asks, like, "What are you doing? Are you stressed?" And Muenfah says, "Within a few days, we must host a party for the clients."
Side note, I like how he checks in with Muenfah before answering T-Rock. He's not just like, "Yeah, he's fine." He goes, "So how are you?"
Yeah, he's like, he wants to know. He's like, how is he doing? I don't know.
Is he good? I want to give an accurate answer.
Yeah.
Love that.
And so Muenfah's saying he needs to plan for that party. And Lee's like, "Well, won't Dad be fine by then?" And Muenfah says he might be, but he might still call me to, do all that stuff.
I'm wondering if this is just... No, I think this is just... Okay, I think that knowing what happens at the end, I think this is just him being, like, a really good son and just be like, "Oh, I just want to make sure that if he needs me, I'm there." But half of me, when I was first watching it, was like, is this, like, foreshadowing to him wanting to stay in Hong Kong and work on this business with his father? oh god, please don't leave. Like, it was, I panicked for a second. But what happens at the end kind of makes me think, oh no, he's gonna go back and, but I'm wondering if maybe in the future it'll come up again.
I could see that as like an endgame situation of like he wants to come
like
here
a
and
catalyst.
like maybe at the end of the series. I could see that.
Yeah, I see that.
But Lee asks if it's about Turok. Is that why he looks so stressed? And he does admit, he's like, yeah, no, I am stressed about that too. And he's like, well, you can talk to me if you want, if you're stressed about him.
I seem to be the one people talk to.
And Muenfah says, I'm just worried that he won't like me. And he's like, wait, don't tell me you also like him.
Also.
It's funny, he says that, and there's a moment where Muenfah does like a what? And he like, corrects himself. He's like,
yeah.
I mean, why would you think that?
I'm dead.
I wonder if that's a better excuse and like phrasing wise in Thai, because in English, that made no sense.
Yeah. I'm wondering. It's like, no, I didn't say also. I said I did not say such a thing. No.
But Muenfah does add that the whole O thing, that he's worried that now Turok's afraid of him.
Yeah. I thought he would be, honestly.
Yeah. And so Lee's like, oh, okay, I get that.
And he can't be like, no, he's naughty. In fact, he likes you. Like, he can't say that because that's Turok's thing to say. So it's just talk to him.
Yeah. Well, at home, Turok checks his phone messages and he sees that the message he sent was read, but Lee never responded.
Lee, you got too caught up in talking to him. Respond. He wants to know if his boyfriend's okay.
That.
Oops.
And his mom comes over, and she's like, what's wrong, Turok? You seem stressed. Have you been studying too hard? And Grandpa also comes over. You know, they're both like, something's wrong. You're very, like, out of it. And they're trying to get to the bottom of what's going on, but he doesn't really answer.
He's too in his head.
Yeah. So then at the party that I guess Muenfah was planning, his dad is there. He seems fine with the mom, and he's talking to clients. He's like, yeah, no, my sons did great planning this. They come in, they enjoy the party.
These two bitches walk in like James Bond.
Dude, it was so cool.
Slow-mo, like walking in.
They were like, we planned this shit. Like
we planned this shit. That was us. We own it.
We own this shit.
Cool.
And it was like, it's true.
That was us. You're welcome. The confidence is staggering.
It's so good. And the dad says, like, wow, I was worrying about this for months. I'm glad it's finally over. And now I guess we'll have to, like, share some of this business with you, Muenfah, as being the owner of your sky. And with Lee as well. He will also. So it does seem like they plan to give or pass over the business to them at some point.
Sure, it'll be like a family thing where they pass it down.
Yeah. And the mom asks, she's like, oh, well, who's in charge of the bar while you're here? Muenfah does say Real's taking care of it. And she's like, okay, well, we should get, like, gifts and everything and treats for your friends so you can bring it back to them.
Aww.
Which I'm just like, that's so fun.
I love that.
Yeah. And she said, when we're back in Thailand, we should all go on a trip. In Thailand.
Sounds like
that. That's fun. Like, I am wondering, so they, like, live in Hong Kong, it seems.
It seems like that, at least.
Or at the very least, they've been there for a long-ass time.
Yeah, for a moment at the very least, because maybe they had to for the business, I'm guessing. That's where business took them, so they went there, but, like, their sons probably went to university by that point. Yeah. Like, they probably were there for them before that, because they were minors and things like that. But I don't know how the law is in Thailand, but once they were old enough, they probably went, okay, the business is taking us there, we gotta go there, you guys can stay for university if you want.
Yeah. So the mom asks Muenfah, like, how things are back in Thailand. And he's like, no, everything's going fine, no financial issues, all good there. But Lee chimes in, saying his love life might be a different story.
He's like, bro.
And both the parents are like, oh.
Really?
They're like, hang on, what's going on here?
Ooh.
And he does admit he has a crush on his junior. His name is Turok. And the mom's like, "Oh, you're beaming, which means you must like him very much."
You're beaming. He's like smiling so much.
He's like smiling and nodding, and I'm just like, "You are so cute." What the fuck?
He's so cute.
He's so
Like,
cute.
damn. I was like, please smile more often.
Oh
like,
my god, he's like, oh.
He's beaming about him. It's so
He's-
cute. Like
he's so
whenever
cute.
the person that you like smiles about you, nah, that's a great feeling. So please smile more about Tarak. Don't be stony. Don't be stony.
Well, he's not a phony. He clearly tells his parents everything.
No, stony.
What?
Stony. It's like stony faced. Stone faced.
Oh, I think it's the phony.
No, don't be stony.
I was looking for okay. Stony, okay.
Smile.
Smile. Anyway, he does tell his parents everything. And we get flashbacks to their whole story.
Mm-hmm.
And as we get this B-roll, Muenfah does say he wants him to be happy every day. That's because he makes him forget that he's afraid of falling in love.
Aww.
He's a ray of sunshine in his life.
Just this little like montage happening with him saying this, I was like, oh, shut the fuck up. I might get teary. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Was so cute. It was
so
precious.
cute.
It was so precious. Then his dad says, like, since you love him that much, are you two together?
No.
And he's like, I haven't officially asked him yet. And he says he's afraid that he won't like him.
Honey, he was kissing you.
And he says, he's like, I'll own it. I have my bad sides, which I haven't fixed yet. Mm-hmm. And to love someone, I want to be as perfect as I can be before being their life partner.
I was really fucking hoping that the parents would immediately be like, here's the life lesson you need for, like, to work this out. You don't need to be fucking perfect, like, for him. You don't need to be perfect at all. You can do it. And they did.
I was gonna be like, I'm pretty sure they did do that.
They did do that. They did exactly that. Yes. They did exactly that, and I was like, I fucking love y'all.
Yeah, because his dad says, listen, son, if you're waiting for that day to come,
it's not gonna.
When is that gonna happen?
Yeah. No one's perfect.
Yes. If you don't risk it, then you won't know. And in the end, it might have been you who was willing to live with regret for being too afraid to do anything.
Yeah.
If you don't act on it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I love that. That was a great life lesson.
I love it. I was really hoping they would do that, and they did do that, and I was like, I fucking love y'all. You're my new favorites. Thank you.
And the mom says, like, although we're not perfect, we're deserving of being loved.
Exactly. That's a great thing to say in return. It's like, well, what do you mean? Well, are we perfect? Me and your dad? No. But we still deserve to be loved,
they
right?
seem perfect, I'll be honest.
They seem very perfect.
I'm just saying. I'm sure they have their own flaws somewhere, but like,
Yeah. Nobody is perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. So like.
So sorry, I was gonna keep going. Never mind. I will cut it down.
And like, so it's like, yeah, like obviously, like it makes, when you say something like that, it makes the person that you're talking to go, oh, well, obviously you deserve to be loved. What do you mean? It's like, okay, well then, what makes you any different? It makes them really think about it and go, that is a good point. So, giving examples like that is a great thing to do.
Yeah. And his mom chimes in and says, like, I'm worried about you because the last time you were heartbroken by your ex-partner, my heart was shattered to pieces.
What's going on here? Are we gonna find out about an ex-partner?
I don't know. I guess I remember Muenfah said like he hasn't dated, or I think he says he's dated a few times or have a few relationships, but he never felt this close with someone as he did with Tarak. But I kind of just like brush it off. But like,
he's been heartbroken.
I guess so.
Huh. At the very least, it's new lore from Muenfah. I don't know what will come of it, but
I have no idea. But Muenfah says, like, look, I'm very confident in this love. Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna make it better. And he's like, well, first you need to tell him. So
yes.
Good luck.
Good luck.
and he seems like he's like, he's like, okay, like I'm like, it seemed like he's ready. Seemed like he's gonna do it. And his mom says, like, I'm very excited to see who he is. I'm very excited to meet him.
God.
And Muenfah says, like, if you guys get a chance, I'm sure you'll love him.
Oh, absolutely. He's like, honestly, he's the ideal partner for parents to meet. He's just like the
for sure.
nicest
I
fucking
think
person.
I said before he said that, I'm like, you're like, you will definitely love him. Like, there's
100%.
no doubt.
No doubt at all.
Yeah. And that's where the episode ends.
Oh, we gotta wait till next time.
Yes. Well, I'm watching after this, so not long.
Oh, well, lucky you.
MVP for this episode.
MVP. Oh, I haven't thought about that. Okay,
I'm like, there were so many good ones this episode, so I'm like, fuck, but like.
Okay, I think I have one. Oh, this is kind of hard. I think I've got one.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
T-Rock. There we go. Same one. Yeah, I think he was really good this episode in the fact that he told multiple people that the truth, that this was fake. But how it's grown into being not fake, in a way where he does really love him, and I got new context kind of to the airport thing with you being like, oh, I thought this. I'm like, that's a very good point. I didn't think about the whole dad thing. So him being like, him not texting him too much and being like, hey, talk to me kind of thing, and just letting him have his time in Hong Kong without really like pressuring him too much is great, honestly. And yeah, I think him figuring out his feelings closer to the beginning of the episode and being like, I gotta tell him immediately was also pretty great. Like, instead of drawing it out and go, I can't tell him, what do you mean? That'll ruin everything. Like, instead of all that miscommunication, he was like, oh, gotta go tell him. Let's go. Like
Yeah. I agree with the Rock. And everything you said, but also especially with the O stuff as well.
Yeah,
like,
especially.
Finally being able to tell him that and finally seemingly put that to bed. Like, that whole situation seems over now, which I'm glad. And I really like that he was finally able to do that. And, like, because that was a big thing in the beginning, was that he couldn't tell people no. He couldn't really tell people how he really felt. And now, because of Muenfah, we've seen that he is able to do that now. And I really rate that. I think that's really, really good of him.
Character development.
Yeah. Okay, ready for your grade from last week?
Yeah.
You did pretty good, actually.
Yay! Oh, thank God.
Yes. So, for fight,
yep,
you said Turok, Muenfah, and O, and that was correct.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Flying to Hong Kong, you said it would be Muenfah and Real. Fuck. It was Muenfah and Lee.
Close. 50%.
Close. And then airport chase, you said Turok, and that was correct.
Yay! Oh, that was pretty good. I only got 0.5 off.
Yeah. So now we got 3 vibes. This promo was weird. Like, it was really hard to dig up some, but I think I got 3.
Okay.
The first one is super easy, and so I'm kind of like, I only want to put it as a vibe, but I'm going to anyway.
Okay.
Haven't told the family.
I'm guessing Turok. Like, he hasn't really told his family. He's kind of like, he didn't tell him he was fake dating anyone before. He also hasn't told anyone he was dating in general, so.
Okay, and then we get 2 quotes. The first one is something important to tell you. Who says that?
No, you can't say that because it could be fucking either of them. It could be fucking either of them. They both want to tell.
I know.
Oh, that's mean. That's mean.
I told you, look, this promo did not give me much.
I'm gonna say Turok. I'll say Turok.
Okay, next is another quote.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always here waiting for you.
Okay, can I change my other answer?
Okay.
My other answer is gonna be Muenfah, and then the next one's gonna be Turok.
Okay.
Because that makes more sense in my brain. Because Muenfah would come back, and then he'll be like, I'll always be here waiting for you, and he's like, I have something important I want to tell you. Okay, that makes sense in my brain. Okay.
Wait, so Turok says I'm always here waiting for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he was the one there waiting.
Okay. So that was the vibes for next week. Like I said, didn't give me much, but
probably because some stuff is gonna happen.
Yeah, that was the best I could scrounge up for you.
Okay.
So that was our recap of Your Sky episode 7.
Woo!
Yes, join us next week where we will be recapping episode 8 of Your Sky.
Alright.
So we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.